Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Killing Floor 2, day of release. Played it, got some information, and I want to let you guys know if it's worth buying. Even though it's an early access and everyone's doing that, and it feels like you're getting conned out of your money half the time, is this one of those games that's going to show everyone else how to actually make an early release game? Here are your 4 standard classes, is what I'm going to call them, but they're perks. And what they do, Berserker's melee commando is assault rifle support, more or less uses shotguns and so on and so on. Okay, so what I thought was cool, and the reason I'm showing it is because you get to choose your kind of character. So I chose the priest. I made him in some colors I thought were nice. I experimented around a little bit. Everyone has the freedom to do that with any character they may want to be, male or female, which I thought was pretty cool and allows you to put your own personality into a gaming environment where other people can be like, you know what, that's a face I might remember or see too much. But that aside, let's get some gameplay. The gameplay in this game is awesome. I'm going to go through it using only a pistol for as much as I can. I'm not going to give you a long, entire, just spoiler type deal. I'm just going to run through a couple quick matches. And in my experience and in everyone's knowledge, Killing Floor, going for those headshots makes a difference. And what you just saw, I was spraying, but I was doing it at headshot level because the guns on this game are very accurate. So if you've ever seen those those no scope XXI prodigy kids do it, trust me, it's not too hard with the pistol. But also remember, this isn't Call of Duty, so I personally think it's a much more beautiful and cared about game nowadays. Either way, the whole point of the game is to survive so many rounds, defeat the boss at the end, do it on different maps, have the different obstacles. You can weld doors shut still, that way you can make a tactical advantage, or that if a wave of zombies is coming from all directions, you can at least pull it back to a point where they're not all going to flood you right off the bat. You can make it come in like a nice delayed timing if you do it strategic enough, or just like your partner's out to die. So the important thing I stress in this game is don't worry about getting in and needing to grab like super high level guns off the bat. Trust me, and I think this is really cool, they still give you the pistol just like in Killing Floor 1, and in doing this they just did a phenomenal job in making sure that the pistol was a good weapon all match round. A lot of people are gonna tell me I'm wrong, but I promise you, as being a sharpshooter in Killing Floor 1, that pistol and the fact that you can get damage modifications in the commando, and from what I'm hearing, do not take my word for it, that there's the sharpshooter class to be released just like in Killing Floor 1 that'll be based around rifles, pistols, and getting headshots to get the criticals and more damage for the headshots, and so on and so on. And that's the class I like to play, so I decided to grab out the pistol since I'm more familiar with that weapon than anything else that could have possibly came into this game, and give it a test in comparison of Killing Floor 1 as well as my standards on a modern day survive zombie apocalypse murder fest type deal. I do have to say, yeah, your screen can get kind of clogged up with a bunch of stuff all at once. I tried to make this so that it was as visible as possible. Get headshots, you get a chance to get the slow-mo, which is kind of like the breach and clears on Call of Duty. Yes, I know I'm making too many Call of Duty references, but I'm sorry. And basically this gives you the chance to slow down everything, plan out every single headshot you're about to make, and if you're using a pistol, and you see a bunch of low beginner level zombies, you're gonna be able to just go ahead and pop them right on off and start dealing with the big guys with, say, like the gun I just pulled out. That being a 3 round burst rifle, I didn't have too much of a problem. I wasn't going to. I just wanted to speed the stuff up so you guys could see me more than just with a pistol. And you also have a knife. I don't use it personally. Don't see a use for it at all. And here's where the interesting part is. You complete a round, you get some extra points, you get cash for killing the zombies, and you get the cash for killing at the end. Not the killing at the end, but completing. Then you come to the trader store, and you can buy weapons from all classes. You can also sell ones you currently have that you don't want, or you can actually drop them on the ground for a friend to pick up, if you have enough money so that you're not worried about it. Now, right now they have no rifles in the game. They have assault rifles, but they do not have DMR style rifles, which is what should be coming in with sharpshooter, from my knowledge on that. So don't set that in concrete. Don't expect it until it's out. Just speculation. So another thing, they have these little ammo packs and several other little things like armor and weapons laying around the map, and they spawn there every round in case, because when you die you lose all your weapons except for what you came in and started with. You keep your money though. So if you're in a pinch and you're like, look, I'm not going to be able to go to the store and buy stuff fast enough because there's a time limit, you can go around, look for these guns. Maybe a teammate will be nice and throw you a gun for the match, or just that round, and all will be good. This is a new pistol they have in the game. They didn't have it before, from my knowledge and experience in playing. It's way too many hours in the game personally. And basically, you go around, you just murder stuff. Headshots are key. No matter what your gun you're using, you could be using a shotgun, hit them in the chest. Won't do near as much as shooting them in the head, believe it or not. And that's kind of how these games were supposed to work to begin with. And granted, this is just like a straight up murder fest. They plan on having different game modes and everything else. And to be honest, this is looking like one of the most promising games that I could have possibly played within the past year or following year, depending on what's coming out, because you know how people do with the release dates. Regardless, this game is completely beautiful. I respect it. I respect the people that are making it, and they're doing one hell of a job. Is it worth buying? In my experience, I know I've said a lot of good things. There's some bugs. There are some bugs, but it's alpha. But it's worth buying. I hope this made it so that you felt comfortable buying it.